Former President Joe Biden is urging Americans to get back up amid what he calls the, quote, dark days in American history. Biden took the stage in Boston last night, where he accepted the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Edward M. Kennedy Institute in Boston. This comes as he says the Trump administration attacks free speech and tests the limits of executive power. The event marked the 82-year-old's first time speaking publicly since undergoing radiation therapy for prostate cancer.
Was Biden being symbolic? What is this thing? Dark days. When you go through and you Google, Joe Biden said it's some dark days ahead. He said this before. There are dark days. These are dark days, Joe Biden, 3 months ago. And the one I just showed you, dark days 3 weeks ago. Is he giving us warning? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Franchise Pearson. I know Joe Biden is not the sexiest subject, and I have been trying to unravel this guy. I didn't think he would make it to another birthday, but he did, and it's making sense more and more as why they're keeping him around, if it's even him. Because he is the code bearer. You have to watch what come out of his mouth. You got to watch his words. Dark days. Well, you guys remember that movie called The Dark Knight Rises? It came out in July 20th of 2012. Remember they had a scene where the football field erupted and everything else erupted? Well, y'all know I just did a video on Joe Biden, Papa Biden, right? And in that video, I talked about Earthshake. He shook the hands of Al Gore. You know what he's about in the past and the last 30 years, at least 20 some years. And he shook the hands of the man that falls all the time, Mitch McConnell. And I said, what are the odds? Could he be telling us something in the future about a quake? Well, let me go a little bit further. And I'm afraid these things aren't going to get a lot of views. If you notice, I'm back to 43.6. No, I'm sorry. I am at, I'm not apologizing. It was at 43.7 a few days ago. You guys don't see the literal number. For some reason, the numbers are disappearing. It was at 43,740, something like that. Now it's at 43,600 and something. That's why I'm letting you guys know. Remember to make sure that you are subscribed. I digress. It's a mean world. But look, Dark Knight, make me lose my thought. In the movie, there's a scene where they show the football field blowing up. Then they show 322, which is Skull and Bones. Okay? See the football field blowing up? As he's running, the football field is just blowing up. And things on the outside of the building are blowing up. Okay? This guy's under the tunnel with the detonator. 1,500. Wonder what that means. And then boom. Everything blows up. You know, I think I just saw something there. Does that say Big Al? Big Al? I don't know what that says. I know that's Al. Al. Anyway, let's go forward. The movie came out on July 20th. Dark Knight, Batman. Anniversary is 2025. There's a Monday Night Football game I think we should be watching. 11/24/2025. There's a football game, Monday Night Football game. The difference between the anniversary of Dark Knight versus the football game is 4-5. Trump's the 45th number. Now, I'm not saying the football field is going to blow up like, the movie. I'm just saying that as I watched Joe and he stumbled a few times, it reminded me of an earthquake. That's all I'm saying. Now, this is what I put in my video. Here's a short. Hand, the one who's always been always falling, Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell. So Biden shook Mitch McConnell's hand. He's always, shaking and falling. Now he's going to shake Al Gore's hand. You know what Al Gore's been into? Watch him. Did you see it? Did you see it? Catch it again. Watch him shake. Watch this. See that? And then Al Gore. And he dips a second time. People, I hate to repeat, but if something goes down, you can't say I'm not on it. I'm trying to get on it. I want people to come to Christ. And one day, all the things that I've been teaching for 5 years are going to come into perspective. And then you're going to be like, wow, the brother was really on it. Biden's birthday, November 20th. The Monday Night Football game on the 24th will be between the Carolina Panthers and San Francisco 49ers at 8:15. Okay? Now, right now, the Panthers are 6-5. If they lose, they'll be 6-6. 6-6 like Mark of the Beast. I'm not telling you go out and bet. I'm just telling you what the record is. That's Carolina Panthers. San Francisco, they're 7-4. If they win, they'll be 8-4. August 4th is Barack Obama's birthday. I'm not telling you go out and bet. I'm just telling you what the score going to be if San Francisco win. Now look, Joe Biden, he's 83 now. Where is it at? He's 83. Well, you know what? You got a few football players with the same, with the number, okay? Marquise Scantling. It was hard to find where he belonged, but it appears he plays for the 49ers. He's number 83. See that? 83. Now, his birthday is October 10th. You're going to have to take it. You have to take it. Take my word. October 10th, 2025, just had a birthday. 11/24 is the game day. The difference is 45, like Trump. Now, here's a guy, David Moore. He played for the Panthers. His number is 83. See? January 15th is his birthday. January 15, 2025, birthday earlier this year. 11/24 is game day. The difference is 3/13. Pope Francis became the Pope on 3/13. Also, what else we got? We have 10/9. If you take October 9th, subtract it from the end of the year, you get 84 days. Barack Obama was born August 4th. Okay? But here, 3/13 is important because that's the day Pope Francis became the Pope. You can Google it. Pope Francis is Catholic. Guess what? Joe Biden's Catholic as well. Now look. San Francisco was founded June 4th. Take June 4, 2026, their next birthday. 11/24/2025 is game day. The difference is 6/14. So the next birthday of the 49ers versus game day is 6 months, 1 week, and 4 days away. Suppose I told you Trump's birthday is June 14th. You heard me. Now look, October 26, 1993, Carolina Panthers became part of the NFL. October 26 was founded. October 26, 2026, their next birthday. 11/24, 2025 is game day. The difference is 48. What's 48? April 8th of last year, there was an X came over the earth. There was an eclipse. So something bad could happen. Do you understand? I'm just showing what the numbers say. Now look, Levi Stadium, that's where they're playing at, right? That's where they're playing, Levi Stadium, July 17th. July 17th, 2025, anniversary, Levi Stadium. 11/24 is game day. The difference is 4/7, like Trump. All these coincidences, is something gonna happen? I don't know. I'm just decoding. I'm just decoding it. I get a lot of criticism. Well, how come you can't tell stuff in advance? There are things that I show in advance. I just did something less than 2 weeks ago. I shared with you guys that the shutdown would be over with on a certain day, and it was. Was it not? I gave you that prediction. So I hit. I be hitting. Now look, California, which is part of San Francisco, but California is the state. It became part of the United States on 9/9. Take 9/9/2025, anniversary of LA. San Francisco is part of them. The difference is 11/24. Game day is 11/24. The difference is 2/2/2. So game day, 11/24 versus Los Angeles became part of the United States. 2/2/2, that's the mark of the beast. 2/16, August 4th is the 216th day of the year. That's Barack Obama's birthday. Is that coincidence? 2/16. And like I said, 2/2/2 is the mark of the beast in the beast system. Now it's gonna get a little bit hot and heavy. Panthers. Remember the movie Black Panther? Chad. Remember Chad? He died. God bless him. Well, the Carolina Panthers are playing Monday night. Now, why am I putting this out there? You'll see. Look at that date, 2/16. August 4th is the 216th day of the year. That's Barack Obama's birthday. Is that coincidence? And Chad. Why am I bringing up Chad? I'll show you. Receipts, Barack Obama. Take 2/16/2025, Barack Obama's birthday, and the movie Black Panther versus game day, 11/24. The difference is 9/11. Can't say I didn't tell you. You heard me, 9/11. Now, Chad Boseman was just given this yesterday. That's why I'm bringing it up. I do a lot of study, people. I'm telling you, I be doing sometimes 12 to 14 hours a day worth of studying. And it comes in handy because my man can go and recall. And I thought about this. I'm like, wait a minute. The Panthers play tomorrow. The Panthers play on the 24th, Pearson. This man was in the movie Black Panther. The Carolina Panthers play on the 24th. What a coincidence that they gave Chad Boseman the star of the Walk of Fame yesterday. When? On Biden's birthday. Hello? Is that coincidence? Now look, his death date is August 28th. Take August 28th, 2025 from 11/24. Game day, difference is 88. Trump, 2 flagpoles, 88 feet tall. Am I right? About 3 months ago? So the Panthers are playing. And Boseman just got on it. Black Panther, Carolina Panthers. Come on now. Now watch. 8/28, Boseman's death date, anniversary. 11/20, a few days ago, or yesterday. The difference is 84. Barack Obama was born August 4th. Isn't that something? There it is there. Chad Boseman honored with Hollywood Walk of Star. Look at that. Yesterday, on Biden's birthday. Come on now. And on Dick Cheney's funeral, the same day. 2/16/2026, anniversary of Black Panther, the movie, versus 11/20, yesterday. There's your 88 again. Then we go back to this. President Joe Biden stumbled, 4/6 earthquake, come out to 6/14. That's Trump's birthday, 6/14. And last but not least, again, President Joe Biden stumbled, 46. Come out to 3:16, like John 3:16. Sacrifice. People, all I'm saying is that it appears to me that Joe Biden was stumbling, like he was in an earthquake. That's all I'm saying. And I'm looking at these numbers. Could something possibly happen soon? He said dark days, not my words, his words. Dark days are ahead. Well, you know, we just had the dark night rises. Okay? So, you know, it is what it is. That's what it says. The dark night arises. Is that what it's called? New York City, too. Yeah. Let's go back into that thing again. The dark night rises. The dark night rises. Let's put all that up in here. Let's see. The dark night rises. The dark night rises. I don't see anything there. That's going to be 11/24/2025. America be 250 years old July 4th. That's all I know. The dark night rises, Pearson. What else could that mean? The dark night rises. Wow. I don't know if I should go with Joe Biden or should I go with Trump? I know, right? All right. The dark night rises. President Donald John Trump, 45-47. My last try. All right. If I think of something, I'll put it in the description. The dark night rises. President Donald John Trump, 45-47. Monday Night Football. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what else to think right now. All right, people, I'm out. Let me know what you think. God bless.